Hey, how you guys doing out there today? This is Stephanie Menez from the Roto Beast team, and I'm here to present you our NBA picks for Thursday, November 30th. If you're new to our channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below so you can watch all of our NFL and NBA videos. And please make sure and click the like button as well, as that really helps us out. If you want to play the actual lineups every day that we're playing, please visit our website here at rotobeast.net. Hey, and let's get it in. So we'll jump to today's slate. We got a 5 game slate. Two of the 5 games, they don't even have Vegas lines out yet, waiting on some injury news. First, we'll start with the Cavs at Atlanta. This game has a 216 total. Cleveland's favored by 7.5. Then we got the Bulls going into Denver. This game has a 209 total. And Denver's favored by 11. And lastly, we got Milwaukee going into Portland. This game has a low total, compared to what I thought it was going to be, of only 202. And Portland's favored by 2.5. And then, like I quickly mentioned, the Philadelphia and Boston and the Utah Clippers game. It doesn't have a Vegas line out on it yet, so we're waiting on some information there. So let's jump into it, all right? So we'll get started, always, at point guard. We got Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is Damian Lillard. We know what we're going to get from Damian Lillard. Plain and simple. The guy's a scorer. When he gets all the extra stats, it's a bonus. He gets his assist. He's averaging 26 points a game, 6 assists, 5 rebounds for a respectable 43 fantasy points. He's been right around there, for the most part. And he has, 60-point upside. We've seen it before. He had a 55 shot just a couple games ago. So I do like Damian Lillard in an up and down game with the Bucks. I think he's a really, really good play. Value wise, you need about 41 from him. I'm sorry, about 46 from him. And I think he could definitely get there or get close to it for you. I don't think he's going to really kill you. He has a solid, floor in my opinion. Then we'll talk about Kyrie. I mean, this guy just monster usage. I mean, everything's going through him. He's playing the minutes when necessary. The guy's doing his thing, plain simple. But the only thing about him at his price tag, we need about 41. And I mean, in the past 5 games, he's got us, 41. 2 of the past 5 or 3 of the past 6. I mean, he's not going to kill you. He's going to get you at least, I would say, about 35 in this matchup against the 76ers. He's gonna be kind of going against Ben Simmons, though, who is long and he plays pretty good defense. But Kyrie, I like him on this slate for sure. Then we got this guy. This guy is one of my favorites. Ever since he went to Milwaukee, he's just balling. Plain simple. Last game against Sacramento, he only played 23 minutes, but yet he got us 43.5 fantasy points. Look at these numbers in his past 5. He had one dud against Dallas, a slow-paced team. He only played 21 minutes, but 47.2, 42, 46, 37, 43. He's still underpriced is what I'm trying to get at. Value-wise, we need 37. He's going to get you 37 going against Damian Lillard, who isn't the best defender. I really, really like Eric Bledsoe. Then we got Dennis Schroeder going against Cleveland. Cleveland struggles against guards, point guards, and shooting guards, but mostly point guards. Schroeder, he's their main source of offense on this team. He's their top scorer. He's averaging about 20 points a game, 34 fantasy points a game this season. For his price tag, we need about 37. This game, Cleveland's favored by 7.5, so it's not projected to be too much of a blowout. If he's going to get his run of 34 to 36 minutes, I like him in this spot. I definitely think he's going to put up some points. He is a little bit more of a GPP play, in my opinion. I like Chris Dunn. He just coming off his blowout, his best game of this season. The problem is his shot hasn't been going down. He's a solid play, but I don't really like targeting people going into Denver. I just wanted to quickly mention this guy just because he does have some really, really good upside. But the guy I really wanted to talk about was Jamal Murray. 5.1. You need about 25 for value. The frustrating thing about him is his minutes are up and down. He'll go 33, 39, 34, but then he'll go 24, 24, 24, go back to 36. His minutes are all over the place. That's the problem. He's a scorer. When his shot's going down, he's really good. I mean, he has upside, but I mean, he also could get you these duds, 14, 17, 21. But I do like him going against the Bulls. They're not a very good team tomorrow, and I expect Denver to dominate this game, and he could definitely be a big part of it. Move on to shooting guard. Lou Williams, his price is just up. I don't really care for the matchup too much. The first guy I'm going to talk about, CJ McCollum, 6.7. He's playing massive minutes, 37, 36, 39, 39. His shot's been up and down. You know, that's kind of been what's going on with CJ. But in the past 6, I mean, he's starting to pick it up a little bit. I mean, like I said, the shots were, but past 6, 25, 24. He had an off game, back to 26, 26, and 12. The minutes are there, like I said. He's going to give you, I would say, probably about a floor of at least 30. So I like him in this spot a lot. I like this game a lot, to be honest. The Bucks at Portland, I feel like I said, 202 total. I feel like that was too low of a total. I think this game is definitely going to go over that, and I definitely like this game as a game to target. CJ is going to be a really, really good play, and I think you can actually play him in cash games as well. Then we got Middleton. He's on the other side of the ball. I mean, he's pretty much the exact same thing as CJ Middleton. When his shots, he's playing the massive minutes. When his shots going down, he's going to score you mid-20 points. The thing I do like about him a little bit more than CJ is he does get some more rebounds, but a little bit less assists. I mean, he's a solid play. You know, I really, really like him. His price is down. I think you can play both of them, and it'll be fine. I mean, I like it a lot. Will Barton, he didn't start last game, but Chandler's out. He's still going to get a lot of minutes. Still played 31 minutes. Tough matchup against Utah, so he didn't have the best of the games, but he's shown us, you know, when he's going to get minutes, he's going to put up massive points. The two games before when he started, I mean, look at this dude's numbers. 20, 25, 6, 6, 3, 5, getting them defensive stats, 41 and 37. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So, I mean, I do like him in this spot. I'm hoping that they start him. I'm really hoping that they start him, but we'll see. You know, but I like him either way. He's a really good play. If he doesn't start, he's going to be low owned, so it's going to probably be a little bit better because if he's still going to get these minutes, it's all right. So, hey, Barton looks good tomorrow. And then we got Gary Harris. I mean, he's the starter. His minutes are locked in. He's the safer play between him and Barton, but Barton has a little bit more upside in my opinion. But this guy, I mean, he's been really good. 32, 25, 33, 26, 34, 24. We need 30 for him to hit value. The minutes are locked in. If it's not too much of a blowout and he plays the minutes, I do like Gary Harris. Last guy I'm going to talk about on the cheaper end, J.R. Smith, going against Atlanta. I mean, his minutes are there. He's playing, you know, mid-30s. You know, he's getting rebounds, getting a couple assists, a couple of defensive stats. You know, and he's scoring. When he scores, he's going to get you value. When his shot's off, that's when he's going to have these dud games. Past 2 games, he's at least got double digits, 16, 11, 12. Playing big minutes in 2 of the 3 to get you 24, 26. 4K price tag, you need about 20. So I think he's a solid play on the cheaper end. The Cavs game is probably going to be the highest total on the slate as well. So you definitely want to target that game. Let's move on. Small forward, Lebron, 12,000, 60 for value. I mean, he's got you value in 2 of the past 3 games and got you close in 1 of them. In this game going against Atlanta, I just feel like Atlanta doesn't really have nobody that can guard him. And he has a chance to really go wild. If this game stays close and he has to play a lot of minutes, or even if they just got down and he had to play the extra minutes and he had to take over some of the offensive responsibilities. Either way, I like LeBron. He's in a good spot. You need 60 for value, which is a tough price tag, but he's going to get you close, and I like him as long as this is not a blowout. Then we got Antetokounmpo going against Portland. You know, this is another game I told you I really like. You know, his guy played monster minutes. Whenever I mean, this was a blowout. He still got you 61 in only 26 minutes. This shows you, I mean, this is crazy. What if he had played 38 minutes in this game? He would have got you 80. I mean, that's my guess. I mean, if he's on this roll in this game, he's going to continue to crush. So, hey, he got major upside. I mean, Portland, they're going to try to put Turner on him. Turner's a pretty, no, actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Well, I'm not sure who they'll try to put on him, because if he's gonna get kind of guarded by. Actually, they'll probably put Turner on him. Yeah, I'm right. My original, I think they're going to try to put Turner's a good defender. He can kind of somewhat match up with Antetokounmpo. But Antetokounmpo is just too big for anybody. For his price tag, you need about 58 for value. I think this is going to be a back and forth game with Portland. I definitely think that he can get there. I like him. I would say for cash games, I would probably go. Maybe LeBron a little bit more, and then Antetokounmpo a little bit more GPP. But I mean, I think that you can't go wrong either way. I really like both of them a lot. You're gonna have to pay up somewhere. There's not really too much pay up spot, so I think you're gonna have to make a decision at the end of the day for one of these two guys. Then we got Brown, the rookie. I mean, he's just playing solid minutes. He's playing, mid 30 minutes. He's doing work. I mean, he's doing what, he got hurt. He came back, kind of played against a slow-paced Detroit team. But look what he's been doing. I mean, 30, 30, 42, 34, 32, even a 22. Okay, he had an off game, back to 30. He's going to get you this 28 fantasy points, pretty much what he's averaging. And at his price tag, that's pretty much value. So if you want to just plug somebody in and say, hey, hit value for me, I'm not expecting too much else, and let's move on. I think he's a great play at small forward in the mid-range. Then we got Prince. I think this is one of the only guys that they have that they could try to match up with LeBron. When necessary, they're playing him a lot of minutes. He's getting his minutes. I mean, I know these two games, he didn't necessarily get him too much, but overall, 31, 39, 33, 31, 33, 31, 33. Like I said, he's the only one that I feel can really match up with LeBron. He's averaging 26 pretty much fantasy points a game this season. At his 5.4 price tag, 26 is pretty much what you need for value. So I think he actually could be a solid play tomorrow. And then one more guy I would quickly talk about at small forward is Juan Hernan Gomez. This guy, he got the start. I mean, it was his first start of the season with Chandler being out. He got extra minutes. He played 28 minutes. He went 7, 10, 1. It was nothing crazy. That's nothing, oh my God. But, hey, he can score more points than this. I mean, if he gets the shots and they actually go down. Last year, he put up a couple solid games for us. So if he's going to get 28 minutes at 4,000, all you need is 20 for a guy who's getting boards. And, he can score. He gets the blocks. He gets steals. I think he'll definitely get you 20 if he's going to start and play 28 minutes. So, move on to power forward real quick. Ben Simmons. Man, this dude Ben Simmons is frustrating. I played him this game against Cleveland. I thought he was going to beast out like he's been doing all season pretty much. But look at the last 6 games. 61, 51, 50, 51. I got hurt. Came back. I thought he was healthy. Still played 35 minutes. Only got me 30. I had him. I needed 50. I would have cashed that night. This night was so frustrating. Tonight, went off for a career high. 65. Come on, bro. How you going to leave me hanging like that? But, hey, this dude's a great play. I really, really like him tomorrow. I think he's a little bit more GPP play. I'm going against Boston because they're a slower-paced team. But, hey, he's a good play. Then you got Favors. Blake Griffin's out, so he's going to go against – I don't even know who he's going to go against for the Clippers. I'm not sure who their backup power forward is. But I don't think they have anybody big. Favors is he's been dominating down in the paint. He's got some muscles. He's banging down there. He's going up strong. I don't know if they have anybody besides DeAndre Jordan to match up on him. So if they put DeAndre Jordan on him, it'll be a little bit tougher because DeAndre Jordan's a really good defender. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. I like him. I mean, he's been solid. Past 5 games, he got us a 48. A 20 is but then 39, 34, 53. I mean, at his price tag, you need about 37. I think he has a chance to get there. Clippers, they've been playing a little bit more up-tempo this season. They're not really the slow-paced team, so this is a little bit of an up-tempo game for the Jazz. Derek Favors, he's a solid play on a short slate. Then we got the rookie. If you want to talk about consistency, I mean, this guy is consistent. He had a bad game. Before that, we'll go 35, 34, 41, 30. Bad game, 26, 27, 25. You need a little bit more than 25 for his price tag. For his price tag, you need about 33 to 34. So I think he definitely is more of a GPP play tomorrow, not necessarily a cash game play. But the dude has upside. If his shot's going off, then he has a chance because he's a really, really good shooter. This young guy, he's gonna be a really, really good star later down the line. Then we got Saric. I mean, just consistent. He's getting the minutes now. He's getting the minutes. I love Saric when he gets minutes. I mean, he has a chance to put up 24, 21 points. 13 points. He's not going to do that every night. But even on the nights he doesn't do that, he still gets you the boards, 7, 8 boards a game. He's still getting you a couple assists. He's getting you some defensive stats, something. So, Saric, he's really consistent. I think he could be a solid cash game play tomorrow. And then one more guy I'll talk about quickly at power forward is going to be Fareed. I mean, he started 2 games in a row now. 4,000. All you need is 20. He's got you pretty close to that tomorrow. I think you could actually put him in your cash games as well. The minutes, you want him to get 30 minutes. But even in 24 minutes, 23, 24 minutes, he still can get there because this guy, he's a really, really active guy. He's going to get you, 10 to 12 points, upside of occasionally 20 with anywhere from 7 to, say, 12 rebounds. So if you hear early he's going to start tomorrow, I think you could lock him in your cash games as well. I think he's a really, really good play going against the Bulls. Next, we'll move on to center. We'll finish it out. Joel Embiid. The guy's been on a tear. You need 50 for him to hit value. That's a big number. Boston's a really good defensive team. I don't think he's going to really hit 50, but I think he's going to be locked close to about 40 where he's kind of been at. For this season, he's averaging about 45 fantasy points a game. Embiid is Embiid. I like him. I mean, he has upside any night. He's not going to do this ever again. So please do not chase this right here. He's not going to do this ever again. But he does have 70-point upside. This matchup, I'm probably going to say he has 50-point upside max, 40. I like Embiid, but I don't really like the price on him, and I think he would probably be a little bit more of a GPP play tomorrow. We got Jokic. He's going to be banging against Robin Lopez. His minutes are up and down. That's not what you want to see, especially for a guy at 9.5. You need about 47 from him. 27 is not going to cut it. 35, 15. This is not going to cut it. You need these 53s. And he's not going to consistently get you these 53s. I think between him and Embiid, I would rather pay $400 more for Embiid. Embiid is definitely safer. So between these guys, I would actually say Embiid's more of a cash game, and this guy's more of a GPP. But, I mean, I don't think either one of them are really going to hit value tomorrow. But we'll see. You got Kevin Love. This dude, hey, 54 points. I mean, that's how you feeling, bro. 38 actual scoring points in only 25 minutes. Kevin Love went off. You don't chase this 54, please. Value, you need about 38. I actually think he could still get you 38. I mean, against Atlanta, I like it. 38 you could get. But please don't expect him to get you 55 again. I think he can hit value at 38. 7.8 price tag. I think it's fair. I like him. I just wish that he was pretty much more locked into these 38 minutes and compared to this was a blowout. And then right here, he just didn't get the minutes. Next guy I'm going to talk about, Nurkic. He's so up and down. But, I mean, he actually hasn't been too inconsistent. First price tag, we need about 37. I mean, in the past 6, he got 33, a dud. But Memphis, he's banging against Marc Gasol. I give him a pass. 29, 65, 37, 30. So he hasn't actually been doing too bad. You can't go wrong. I mean, this slate, it's a tough slate. It actually is. The more we're going through it, and I'm looking at the spots and seeing the different positions, this is kind of a tough slate, to be honest with you. Because, it's going to be some good games. There's not going to be nothing really easy. I don't really expect too many blowouts. Maybe the Nuggets games, but I think all the other games are going to be pretty close. Nurkic, so I do like him. Nurkic is a solid play. I'll probably rather go. Actually, between him and Kevin Love, that's gonna be a tough one. I'll probably say Kevin Love more. Just because Kevin Love, he has a massive upside. I feel a little bit more than Nurkic does. Then we would talk about Horford, Mr. Consistent, 7.3 going against Embiid. He locked into about 32 to 34 minutes. He's going to get you pretty much his average, 33 fantasy points. That's what he averages. And that's pretty much what he's been getting. The thing about it is you hope when people go against Embiid, he's physical, and I just hope he doesn't get in foul trouble. But Horford's a really smart player, and I like the fact about Al Horford is that he can score 20 points any night, but he can almost get a triple-double any night, and he showed us that several times this year. He scores in so many ways fantasy-wise. He gets a lot of blocks, gets the steals. I mean, he's just a really good player, and he's a solid player on this slate in a fast-paced game against the 76ers. And the last guy I'll quickly talk about is Robin Lopez, 5,000. You need about 25 for him to hit value. He hasn't got 25, once in the past 6 games, but the past 2 he's got you at least 24, which is very close to what you need. It's going to be a little bit of an up-tempo game against the Nuggets. The Bulls are going to have to keep him on the floor so he can guard Jokic. Robin Lopez, I like him on the cheaper end. I think he's a solid, cheap end, center to kind of get you some money to pay up elsewhere. So, hey, that's kind of where I'm at. Let me just kind of quick my guys that I like. So, first guy I'm going to say I probably like is Bledsoe. He's been doing work. Shooting guard. This one's a tough go. This one is a really tough one. I like a lot of them. This one's a tough one for me right here. Honestly, this one's a really, really tough one. I'm going to have to say I like, probably going to say Middleton. I like Middleton in this spot. You know what? The thing about it is I already got 2. Oh, it's all right. I like Middleton. I'm going to stick with him. Going to go LeBron. Get you that floor. Right here. I'm going to have to go with the cheap route as long as he's starting. We're going to actually, we'll go for Reed. And then at center, we will go. Let me see. Let's say Al Horford. Boom. That gives you 5,600 pretty much for each player. There's a lot of ways that you could go about this slate. I mean, this slate's a tricky slate. I like these players, but honestly, I don't even know if all of them are going to be in my lineup. I got to kind of see what kind of value opens up tomorrow. I pretty much just go with the value and, see where it leads me and just kind of go from there. But I think you're going to have to pay up for LeBron or you're going to have to pay up for Antetokounmpo. I think both of them are going to be at least 50% owned. So that's kind of where I'm at, all right? If you got some questions you want to talk about, somebody that, I put in, the kind of the core or, just let me know. Leave a comment below. Make sure and subscribe. Make sure and click the like button. And I'll talk to you later, all right? Have a good one.